Hello, I'm Ian Mark from 70s Rock Photos. I'm also the author of Adventures of a 70s Rock Photographer. It's time again to visit another concert from the past. Today we are going back to September the 7th, 1977, to see my shots of Fleetwood Mac in an outdoor concert in Calgary. The shot on my t-shirt of Stevie Nicks was taken at this concert. But first, this is the time when I grovel and ask you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, 70s Rock Photos. There are other great videos there about shooting Queen, The Who, Alice Cooper, Rush, Kiss, Styx, and many more. Okay, now that's done, let's get back to Fleetwood Mac. First off, spoiler alert. These shots are not my best ever work. My shots of The Who, Jethro Tull, or Queen are higher quality. But these images are average quality. Why? As you will see, Fleetwood Mac played outside where the stage is larger than indoors and further removed from the photographer. Added to that is the fact that Fleetwood Mac is not just a four-piece band, so you are dealing with more people on stage. None of my photographs of Fleetwood Mac were published by Music Express magazine at the time. So having said that, let's move on to the venue. In 1977, Calgary didn't have a decent-sized arena. That wouldn't come until the 1988 Olympics. What they did have was a glorified cement barn called the Corral. As you can see here, it is not a massive structure, and it only seats about 6,400 people. Fleetwood Mac was riding high with two hugely successful albums under their belts, Rumours and Fleetwood Mac, so promoter Brimstone Productions opted to hold the concert outside using the grandstand on the fairgrounds of the Calgary Exhibition and Stampede. So let's take an aerial look at the grandstand. The grandstand is used primarily during the Calgary Stampede, held yearly in July for spectators to watch the afternoon rodeo and the nightly chuck wagon races and the grandstand show. Looking from on high, one can see the grandstand, stage, the rodeo field, and the oval track for the chuck wagons. It seats 17,000 in the stands, plus another 8,000 in standing room. As you can see from these shots taken just before the concert, it was easily a full house, a testament to the popularity of Fleetwood Mac at the time, which still endures. The only problem with doing an outdoor concert is, will the weather cooperate? If you take a look at this ticket stub, it says on the bottom, rain or shine. Luckily for them, while it was windy and cool, there was no rain, so the concert went off without a hitch. Now that we've seen the venue, let's take a look at the photographs. So while these may not be my best shots, I did manage to get images of all the members of Fleetwood Mac, not just Stevie Nicks. I even have a few decent shots of drummer Mick Fleetwood. The drummer is always the hardest to get images of. While there was no rain, you can see that it was a windy, cool evening. Stevie Nicks is using her black Rhiannon witch-like gown for more than just theatrical effect on stage. She is cradling it for warmth. Lindsey Buckingham, a fabulous musician, is one of the few rock guitarists who does not use a pick. Instead, he uses his fingernails and fingertips, giving Fleetwood Mac a unique sound. I find it hard when looking at these shots with today's eyes, knowing that Lindsey is no longer part of the band. Most bands don't commit hara-kiri and destroy their own legacy. They usually leave that to the press. I'm just going to sign off here and let you enjoy the rest of the images, but I'll come back in a jiff. So I hope you have enjoyed these images of classic Fleetwood Mac from 1977. That shot of the deserted stage and garbage-covered concrete means we are nearing the end of this video. I thought I would go out with a few color shots from the concert and a photo of my backstage pass. Most of these images and my book, Adventures of a 70s Rock Photographer, are available for purchase from my website 70srockphotos.com or on my Amazon or Etsy 70s Rock Photo store. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out my other videos on my 70s Rock Photos YouTube channel.